Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to 6 News. So we have confirmation today that Crystal Guard starts September 7th. So that's when the new Battle Pass will start with the new operator in them. And of course we'll have the ranks reset and all that and all the changes, the reworks and everything coming in with the new season as well. And then 2 weeks later you can buy the operator with Renowned, but everything else of course comes for free. But we've also been given today a launch trailer for the new season as well that includes IQ and Ace. So here it is, then I'll break down some interesting Easter eggs in it as well afterwards.
Tracking target at full velocity. Predicting trajectory. Wunderbar!
Did I mention it comes wrist mounted?
No, I don't like to use the word hero. But I did save the boss's life, you know. Hey, Osa, wait up!
I already said I won't take any selfies with you.
I know. But I was thinking high-tech is seriously trending right now. So I was kind of hoping I could borrow one of your toys for a little photo shoot.
Some of these toys come with a $50 million price tag.
Well, then why did these tourists get to play?
Because if they break it, Rainbow buys it. Besides, Kali wants them to feel at home.
Right, Callie, the big plan. What's the big plan again?
Lips are sealed, hero.
Come on. I helped build this place. Don't you think I should be in the know?
I think you should be focused on winning the invitational, not showing off to our senior physicist.
Thought she was a biologist. You all look the same to me.
What? Women?
Nerds.
You know what, Ace? I think I will help you with that photo shoot.
Ah, really? Awesome.
Of course. Could you just stand a little to the left?
Like this?
Perfect. Say nerd. Keep bugging my staff and this goes viral.
Oh, no, come on. Please don't tell Callie.
Showtime.
Alright, that was the trailer. Of course, extraordinarily cheesy, as these trailers have been for Night Haven and stuff like that. But let's just quickly break it down. So we get to see IQ, and I love the fact we get to see IQ in an animation, hear her voice, and I'm hoping we'll get her to see her in a CGI in the future. And she's using an anti-drone gadget made by Night Haven here. We know that they plan to bring in some sort of anti-intel device at some point. I wonder if this could be it. Next operator should be a defender, so this would kind of work if this is all about, like, you know, shooting, disabling drones at range or something. Because intel has become a massive part of the game now. And remember that droning after death is also going to become a thing. So this could be what's coming in the future, or just showing the Night Haven is very much a tech heavy side. And I expect this outfit that we're actually seeing IQ in is probably going to be in the new battle pass. It's got that casual look they're going with all the headgears recently, so I think that's going to be in there. And we get to see Osa with her scientists. Of course, she is the R&D director for Night Haven, so she helps make all the tech that the Night Haven operators use. And then Night Haven appears to have a James Bond villain base. This is the whole thing with Night Haven. They seem to be kind of building up this kind of idea that they are sinister or bad guys with the way they work, but I don't know if it's going to lead to anything at all. Presumably something will happen at some point, but who knows? Then we've got Ace here, of course, with 2 Norwegian flags on his shoulder, flirting away with one of the female scientists. And we then see Callie drive by. Of course, he comes running out. Get to see all kinds of stuff in the background. Like the shape of that cockpit right under her wheels looks a lot like a Y-wing. But moving on from that, we have what I think is something, and that is definitely a warthog, for sure. That is a warthog sitting in the background right there. Kind of slightly different so you don't get sued, but I'd say it's a hog. And then as they approach into this, like, this gives the scale of their base with this massive freaking lift right here. Like, that's Halo freaking scale of a place. That's nuts. We get to see, of course, Rooney in the background with her arm getting worked on by one of the scientists. We get to see Wamai just having a burger. You know, there we go. And then Smoke is actually here too. And apparently testing his gas grenade with the scientists. And obviously in these very weird glass rooms that are super odd. And then we actually see a new secondary gadget, and it's this robot. These ones you can deploy on the map and they shoot enemies as they come in. Of course, I'm joking, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone turns up with a gadget like that in Siege at some point in the future. and it does just seem to be a walking big gun. And yeah, then we've got Osa with her kind of table of stuff. We've got all kinds of potential references in the background there. We've got the fake poster they made up for a fake movie that is the one that inspired Osa when she was a kid. There's very much a snow speeder from Star Wars in the background, of course modified enough so you don't actually get sued, along with what looks to be the Ghostbusters mobile, again slightly modified. And other potential references, other things too, but there are definitely some Transformer potential there too. And she's 3D printing other stuff underneath her desk. Of course, like she said, she's the R&D specialist for Nighthaven. Then we've got Callie messaging her in the biggest possible font, like no way you're missing that if you're looking over her shoulder. And it says, "I need you in Greece. We're moving forward." Of course, there's been this sinister undertone with Nighthaven for a long time. Looks like Fuse is potentially going to be joining Nighthaven as well. And what the heck does it actually mean? I have no idea. Is it going to lead to anything? I have no idea. But Greece is where they hold their little tournament, which is the fictional analogue for the 6th Invitational. The 6th Invitational will be taking place in February, so it's 6 months away. So quite early to start talking about it in any state now. But also they probably are going to be announcing dates and stuff like that pretty soon, and getting any hype built up on where it's located, what the setup is there going to be an actual audience present, stuff like that. And of course, does this mean there's actually going to be any story-driven action at the 6th Invitational based on Callie's message here? And I assume not, because they've really not moved forward these kind of storylines at all, other than obviously in bios and the odd little cartoon like this. Nothing in game has really happened. It'd be kind of cool if something went down. And we finish with Crystal Guard. Osa joins Team Callie. Crystal Guard starting September 7th. And of course, the actual launch times will be like in the afternoon. It's usually midday Montreal time when they actually launch. So that's afternoon for me. Might be, of course, different time for you guys on September 7th. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.